I can get revived. My teammate is. What are you doing, teammate?
Hello everyone,
Can you
First Play Dino
kill our
back with
teammate?
another episode. So today we are going to be playing Ancient Evil Zombies. We are going to try to do the Easter egg. This time I got to the boss fight yesterday by myself. So today we are going to be playing. Sorry guys, I'll be back. Okay guys, sorry for that little interruption. I had to get my boot away from my dog. So today we are going to be playing some Ancient Evil. Like I said, we're going to be trying to do the Easter egg today. I got so close to completing the Easter egg last night, I think. Like sometime around there. But yeah, so you might be seeing me do like some other stuff, like some moments where I won't be talking just because I'm gonna have to focus really hard during those moments when I can't talk because I'm sorry because I might not be talking also for one certain reason, because some of the focusing is really hard. So of course the first step is of course unleash the eagles, which you well, you have to get the Sentinel artifact for the first step of the Easter egg, which is unleash the eagles. So mostly you just have to acquire the Sentinel artifact. And yeah, you have to acquire the Sentinel artifact, and then get the golden brittle. Oh, your guys are about to go back in game chat? Yeah, I can understand, but I'm just doing, like, I'm not even doing the intro anymore. You guys can talk now, for a tiny bit. Okay, but yeah, so like I said, we are going to be doing the Easter egg right now. So, yeah, if you hear a bunch of running and jumping in the background, it's mostly going to be my dog. Did Connor mute me? I'm pretty sure. I think he did. He probably did. Yeah. I can't hear him. So yeah, he muted me. I can understand that. Because I was doing my intro, I can understand. But yeah, so mostly, like, do you know when, like, I'm not even using my main thing for the Easter egg. Ow. Like, personally for this step, you should save a zombie and at least try to find one of the like, what was it? One of the I can't think of it. Okay. So like one of the things that you need for like the primordial weapon, like of course the okay. Okay. So yeah, once you hear that, you are now allowed to go to what was it? You're now allowed to go to, like, mostly go to, like, the other half of the city, which I will after I find, of course, this, I forgot what I can't even, I didn't even see what it was called. So mostly, you'd have to, of course, do, like, this step, which I heard you are in here for, like, 45 seconds at most. Oh, so that's what I heard from other people. And you don't want to do what I just did, which was got down. Okay, but yeah. It's just because I wasn't trying to end the round or anything. But mostly I wouldn't be doing that one. I'd mostly be like doing but like the reason why I'm doing this one is because so I can at least get to round 5 and get a better melee. Okay, there we go. So yeah, once you get it, you get the Fallen Hand of Gaia, because this one is like the Earth, but I'm going to show you guys how to upgrade this also. So mostly you have to find these plants. You'll hear like a glittering sound, like stones glittering, like crystals. But then you get this, but you can't run nor jump. So mostly I would suggest by doing this at the end of a round, or try to do this on one of the earlier rounds where zombies are just like stumbling around doing nothing. And yeah, so yeah, Ivy. Okay. So yeah, so mostly you'd want to find one of those sounds. Like I know where all the plants are, so that's like one. That's the first. That's like one of the locations where you can find. That you can find, and yeah. So yeah. You'd mostly. You have to shoot like 3 of the crystals off, and oh my freaking god, I am just doing horrible because I am also trying to focus on my dog, because what are you doing? She has nothing. Okay, okay, but yeah, so mostly you would want to find those plants. There's 3 of them around the map. But for one of the things that I suggest doing is get stamina up for one of these weapons, because stamina up would actually be really helpful in like one of the steps, because one time when I was trying to do this without stamina up, it didn't like work out too well. Like every time I'd be like I was like just right across the place from one of the light altar, which is kind of bad. But for this, you would need to. Get her away from me. But you would need to like Your boot. Mostly, you would need to like. Mostly, oh my god. Ivy! Ivy! My god. But yeah, So mostly for the light, mostly for all the gauntlets, you have to get them fully upgraded. So that's why you see me that's why you see I'm like upgrading this one right now on an early round 5, where Pokemon is just like do that little jog or just walk. But yes, I suggest not to like try your best. Like mostly right now I didn't build the shield because I didn't grab the part for it. Or the last part, which is over by Upper Road. But mostly this step is actually pretty easy if you know what to do. Especially like I know what to do, which now you have to head through the portal after those 3 little things make the portal. And then mostly you have infinite ammo in this area, so mostly just try your best to kill all the zombies. Just saying, I suggest that as your like second option, if you're going for high rounds, to use this. If you run, like, my first suggestion is gonna not be the light one. The light one is like my third. But of course the round will end once you get back into the map. But you can't earn points here either. So I suggest like not trying to like just like try getting them into a horde, and mostly just try your best to like kill, because I think you need to kill like a certain number. I don't know how much you need to kill, but you're kind of just proving yourself to Gaia and showing her that you can actually use her weapon. Well, her gauntlet. So yeah. What now? Ivy! But yeah, so sorry guys that you're probably gonna hear me yelling Ivy a bit because of my little dog, my little doggo. Mostly there is no splash damage from this, and then after this you just have to wait until the portal teleports you back into the main map. So now you're in the main map. I'm gonna deposit this hand. Well, no, never mind. I'm not gonna deposit it yet because I don't have ammo in my other weapon. So now the gauntlet is upgraded, and now you want to continue on finding the next, which I just found. Could use that. So now I'm gonna go ahead, run around, like run a bit, and yeah, so mostly you want to run back up here and grab the gauntlet again. So then now I'm gonna start heading to over here. Wait, how did I get max? Ivy! So mostly right now I'm heading to the light one, which is Herma. So I'm gonna kill zombies so I can at least get stamina up for this step, because this one I just hate. I'll be back, guys. Okay guys, I am back. Sorry for that little misconvenience right there. My dog was trying to tear up some shoes. So now let's get back into it. So now it's the same thing with all the with all the like all the unlocking tutorials. Well, on all the unlockings for all the gauntlets. Mostly you'd want to do this like you're gonna have to do this like multiple, like 4 times in the whole game, because there are 4 gauntlets, of course. And yeah, so there we go, we finished that. Then we would want to take this, and then now this one is actually one of my favorite ones, but now I'm gonna have to start leaving a zombie at the end of the round. This one you don't have to kill any zombies, but once you have to like once you have to upgrade it, mostly now what was it? So now mostly what you see I was shooting at was that one little reflective mirror, reflective gold mirror, and this is what happens. You have to shoot it. There's 3 locations around in the map. Mostly after you shoot it, it's like a little white flame. You have to grab it out of well, you have to melee it. Ah! So mostly, yeah, and then you want to melee it, grab it out of there, and then run as fast as you possibly can. This is why I'm suggesting stamina up, because you already see it, it's already growing smaller by the second. And then you put it, and then you knife the podium, and yeah, so I will be back one last time. Okay guys, now I'm back. If you hear like someone messing with my headset or like nudging it, now you probably won't. But if you heard it, that was my dog messing with my thing. So now the other location is over here. You'd want to shoot it. You would want to do the same thing that you did with the last one, but then after you would want to melee the bowl that it went in, and then hurry up, run back over here. So then, there you go, you have that one. Now, the last one, this one, I would suggest is, like, one of the hardest ones, because this one is, like, the farthest one away, so, yeah, this one's, like, the farthest, so, yeah, it will get, like, a bit annoying on this one. It's gonna be a bit hard on this one, so yeah. Okay, there we go. So now still you would of course do the same thing that you did with the last 2. This one, the first time that I did it with stamina up, it was kind of pretty hard, but soon I'm gonna go ahead and be back. Ivy, stop. Please. I beg. But if you see if I cut out at any time, it's mostly because of what it is. Like what was it? Also, just saying, this one is actually really easy to do. Like, you just want to go around the edges in a circle mostly, like go slow or go like pretty fast. As to like depending on where the zombies are that you need to kill. Mostly I just of course she like if you do it like how I do it, she will keep on like saying that repeatedly. For me it got pretty annoying, so I'm not doing it again like it happened the other day. Hey, but yeah. Well, that's a victory. Okay, I'm gonna place that right there now.
Wait, what is she at? I don't think it's her bone. Something else.
Hey! Oh no, wait. No, it is her bone. Yeah, it is. Okay, so sorry for that.
I'm gonna make a bunch of these screaming bastards see the light. Don't you worry.
So now, mostly, what I'm gonna do now is get the last piece for the shield. Mostly, one of the pieces are in 3 locations at Upper Road. 3 locations. I actually don't know where the spear would be. I'll be back, guys. Was there someone knocking at the door?
I don't know. Don't let them open it because I will get out real quick. Go look.
Okay, guys. Sorry, I'll be back. Okay guys, I am back. So mostly the spear, it's kind of hard for me to explain because I would just like find it randomly. But like one of the places would be here where my part is, but it would be like on top of here. And then another it would be like right there on that rock. And then the last spot would be somewhere like over here. I would just usually like go stand by it and check it out. Yeah, so those are the 3 places, but the shield you get from killing your first guy. Your first guy, which like the first big guy that you get from acquiring the golden bridle. So yeah, that's really like that's not fully the first step, but like also like I suggest when upgrading your gauntlets to do the Apollo's challenges, because you would need that internal flame. Also, I'm sorry for explaining it super late, but it's just because that like slipped my mind. But yeah, so I'm actually very sorry about that. So, but mostly you have to pay 500 for your first challenge. So you have to kill zombie. Like mine is kill zombies with special weapons. It could be like get headshots, kill zombies with the hand. And it's like a bunch of different challenges. It could even be get hit, like mostly that one, and recover your health. Mostly you would want to get hit. No, she doesn't. Mostly you would want to get hit like 3 times, and then what was it? I'm trying to think. And then heal, like run away from the zombie and heal. You know, which I hope none of my challenges are that. But the higher, like the higher your reward you get, which the highest that you can get is epic, which you can get like a perk, a packed weapon. I don't know what else is there. But I'm gonna go ahead and head back to the Oracle and check where the next thing is, because sometimes she'll give you hints whenever you check back with her. Mostly I check around the map for a bit until I get bored. So like she said, the purple blossoms. So the purple blossoms are over, not that way, over here this way. So let me build Apollo's Will, which is a shield name. So mostly you would want to grab your reward after the thing is over, because you want to get through all your challenges as quick as possible. So the purple blossoms, which are these right here, these nice little guys. Oh, for a second there I thought that was a base. But yeah, mostly it would be this dirt pile right here. Then I'll grab that dormant hand, which I finally figured out what they were called. Because I really didn't look at it the first time. But now what you would want to do is, there's only 2 of them on this side of this place. There's only 2 of them. Ow! Ouchies. Okay. So now, but before I go, I would rather suggest you get like some perks, get some points, and then head over, because you are gonna have to be opening bird cages with your special weapon, which you could also use. What was it? You could also use. I'm trying to think. You could also use stamina up to get you from one bird cage to the other bird cage pretty fast. Mostly what I suggest doing, like you have to shoot down one of the bird cages. You can't open it while it's up in the air, because of course some of the weapons of course are melees. So then you would have to then you'd have to, of course, shoot down that birdcage, then open it with your special weapon. So 2 of them you have to open. Only 2, which I'll show you where the first one is right now. Oh, so of course you have points. You'd have to open this, and then of course there's this place you have to do. And then this way, like there could be an anvil somewhere around here, someplace around, like mostly I think you get that once you unlock Pack-a-Punch. Also, the skeletons you would want to shoot in the head. But if you already knew that, then I don't know why I'm even explaining it. Because the characters say it once you're at the whatever. But yeah, so like mostly the next step, like I said, unleash the eagles. So mostly you're gonna have to unleash Zeus's eagles to actually get fast travel in, so you can leave this place. Also, I suggest doing this step before you do any of the gauntlets down here. Like, just get some points so you can open the other side, and also shoot down that birdcage that you need. Like this one over here. You want to shoot down this birdcage. So I shut down this birdcage. And now there'd be this guy that spawns in, I'm guessing. Every time he would spawn in for me. So I'm pretty sure he would spawn in for you guys, of course. Boop. And of course, he also does that. Oh my gosh. Why? Why do you have to ruin my plans just to have a nice, wonderful day? Okay, so mostly now I'm just running from him because I don't have anything. I have absolute garbage because I don't have ammo. So this weapon is kind of pointless for me. But yeah, still, I suggest mostly shooting that bird down first, then killing this guy, because once you shoot that bird down, that's what you do to get this guy to spawn in. And that there is. Ooh, I am left at 2 HP. Whoa, okay. So I'll open that. Open that, and then you would want to run as fast as possible. Literally, because you only have, of course, a limited time on this special weapon. But for this, mostly, you would want to play this game. Well, like, play a bit more. So now, mostly, after you're done with that, and now I killed him, you'd want to enter here, which now they start opening, they start destroying that Chaos Crystal like Scarlet said.
I've thought my way out of worse situations. Believe me.
This is the shrine of Orin, primordial god of the sky.
Orin Floor could do with a bit more.
Sophia, you gotta turn the light off.
And there it is. Magic oven of ultimate firepower.
Take up his weapon. Test its power.
Then, mostly, I'm gonna upgrade this one next. But this upgrade is not, like, for me, it's not that hard. But for some other people that I have met, they said it was hard for them. So I'm not saying it's not going to be hard for you. Like, it might be hard for you, but it's not hard for me, because mostly you just have to shoot them at the feather. This one you only have to shoot once, and then it makes its way, landing right here, and then you'd hear that bow fall down. And then mostly there is another location for this up here. Mostly, you would have to repeat this process 3 times. Like this one, you have to shoot 2 times. 2 times. Sorry, 2 times.
The devil makes work for idle hands.
This one, you only have to shoot 2 times.
Couldn't have planned it better myself.
But yeah, so then.
That's what they call a Dracaena.
So now it says ignite the beacons, but we are not going to do that yet, because we still need to complete. Mostly, you still have to complete the challenges. I did not complete them yet, which I'm at round 10. Mostly, I was just trying to complete them on earlier rounds than this. But yeah. earlier rounds than this. Mostly now, since that's not working, I think I'm gonna have to do this.
You just earned a nasty death. Well, nastier. I'm a little light.
Mostly you want to shoot that one twice also. And then, now you're gonna be sent to Odin's special place. Like this one. This one I suggest you use for the main Easter egg because this one is a lot of help.
A little more sky from the god of the sky, but this'll have to do.
But yeah, so mostly, of course, we hold R2 and then it releases on its own. It's it's like a whirlwind. Which it just becomes a zombie murder machine.
See this? This is power.
Where it just destroys everything in its path. So yeah, so still, suggest it. So now, yeah, we're just doing this. Here we go, come on. You finished, please. But yeah, then of course you would head back into the main map after you did all that. And then we're gonna have to put this gauntlet back. Then we're gonna have to head. I forgot where I
Blasting every ghoul in sight.
opened that one place. I think it was the River of Sorrows. So yeah. Yeah, the River of Sorrows. So then we would grab that, like, not good hand.
Looks like I'm making a stand here.
But this one is very hard. Like, it's not that, like, this one I would suggest it's actually really hard. You would need to focus a lot on this. Like, not in the circle, but like in the, you know. Like, I'm doing horrible right now.
Die now.
So, okay, so here's the hammer. You have to open Bag of Punch to actually start getting these items, because these items, they are like important because you can get a really strong thing in it's like I think it's called the Pegasus Strife. Pegasus Strike. Yeah, that's how you say it. But yeah, it's called the Pegasus Strike. Where is that? I don't know where that one is. But yeah, so mostly another part, which mine is over here. I don't know where like some other parts would be for this one. So now then, after you got that, you would want to mostly I think my brightness is up all the way right now. That's why mine looks so plain in color, because some of the steps on here are just crazy. It's not fun to be around. And I forgot that the anvil won't appear over there. It would appear either right here. And either like mostly the anvil, yes, it would appear like somewhere around the forge area. The blacksmith clippers, like what blacksmiths used to take out, of course, the hot metal out of the, you know, out of the melting pot, like we use for like what talismans are made out of, like melting stuff. But I can't find the anvil. well, we'll worry about that later, but like, if you wanted to like get the Pegasus Strike, which I suggest you should get, because it's really helpful in this Easter egg, like over the max helpful. You would be so happy that you just got it. Because it really helps in one of the later steps. So now then you would want to do that, and then mostly this is the last one. This one is the Blood Gauntlet, which I think it's called that. Which I think it's called that. Not for sure. So then you would get this one, and of course I saw my vapor, thank God. And then you would come here to the reverse arrows. Mostly you would want to kill zombies, and here it won't show that they're dying, because it won't like the things won't go to them. It would go to, of course. Okay, well I can't do this Easter egg, but I'll talk to you guys in a different episode. See ya.